Hey, Flicked Fanatics, it is Jesse Swift, sleep deprived and half alive, as I usually am when doing these morning reactions. So, this is the morning of the release of Andor, and I am recording my third and final reaction for the day. But of course, you'll be seeing this sometime later. Hopefully, you've already watched the episode, you've enjoyed it, but you're coming along to see what I think, what some of my first thoughts and reactions are. And I'm excited to get into it. I've been having a blast so far. The show is. Fun might not be the right word, but really cool, interesting, and engaging. And I think all the early reviews that came out last week have been pretty spot on. It's something very different from Star Wars. You have to keep reminding yourself that it is in fact Star Wars. It's boots on the ground. It's got some of the best elements of Rogue One really intertwined in it. You can feel Tony Gilroy's hand in every scene that is in the show. I like that we're taking a look at other cultures, other planets, other law enforcement divisions, and it's not just as simple as good guys versus bad guys and stormtroopers versus Jedi or whatever. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of gray area, and that's what I was hoping for, a show about the spark of the rebellion, about the gray area in Star Wars. You can tell my caffeine's finally starting to kick in. And without any further ado, let's get into this show. But before we do, click that like button for me, please. Pew over onto that subscribe button and get a force chokehold on the comment section down below. All those things help our channel grow and help us build our community, which makes it so much more fun to do these videos and interact with those of you watching. And if you've already subscribed to the channel, I thank you for hanging out with us on another video. So let's get going on Andor. All right, starting it in 3, 2, 1. Episode 3 of Andor, titled Episode 3. I like it. I want to know what people think about B2 emo. I like him. It's not the first time we've had a stuttering droid. We had Dio, I think, from Rise of Skywalker, that I think was voiced by J.J. Abrams. No, thank you. All right, now I think if everything's lining up the way that it looks like it is, we are going to see the scene that I saw when I went to see Rogue One on the re-release. It's about a 10-minute scene between Stellan Skarsgård and Diego Luna. It's really cool. I saw a good chunk of the show with just some combined previews and stuff. It was probably 15 minutes overall of footage when it's all said and done. And it's one of the reasons I've been so excited to watch the show, despite it being a prequel to events that I'm very familiar with. All right, are we back on Kenari, getting a look inside this ship? Oh, what's going on here? I don't know what this ship is. Who are these people? Last time you guys were poking at people, somebody got up and shot one of your folks, so... I mean, not one of your parents' folks, like one of your people. Don't listen to me. See, I'm a lot more comfortable with the subtitles on this show that just say mysterious music playing, unlike Stranger Things, where it's like soft squelching noises, and I'm like, no thank you. Moving on. And that all looks kind of Imperial? No, does it? Is that just basic starship stuff? Oh, has there never been... Oh, he's just seen a reflection of himself. Probably outside of water. Never really seen that clear of a reflection. Interesting. Is this like a giant junk planet, or... So Stellan Skarsgård would be the buyer here. Probably. Just saying. There's a lot of very industrial, junky planets on in Star Wars.
Where are you going? It's better you don't know. I'll be back. I'll Find a way.
I'll be back. When are we going to get Schwarzenegger in a Star Wars movie? I mean, it's what the people demand, right? I'm sure there's some subreddit somewhere dedicated to Stallone and Arnie being in Star Wars. That's cool. I want a little robot staircase following me around.
Smart choice. It's the ultimate ferret's gouge. Find your wallet.
Stone's like, leave me alone. Well, what's the stick? It's not a walking stick, but maybe it's just fancy politician stick or something.
I don't think many people know.
You killed these men on one honor. Well, we better be quick about it.
Why does Stellan seem to fit so naturally in Star Wars?
You trusted?
He'll be there.
It's in the Marvel Universe, the Star Wars, Arrakis on Dune. This is quite the contraption they got. I always loved new ships. Is there anyone out there that gets tired of all the new ships? Because it's so cool to see all the designs they come up with for all these original series and stuff. And every time a new movie comes out, it's like, what's the new ship's going to be? It's one of the most fun bits of Star Wars.
What price of those today be?
For sale or barter? Are you kidding? We need to leave now.
Could be anything.
Does she look younger?
Path forward.
Yep, okay, that's what I thought. I was like, okay, so this is how Cassian and their story gets intertwined. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. How'd they follow it to Kenari?
Republic frigate approaching.
Oh, those are like the trooper landers in Clone Wars and stuff, or at least kind of similar to the Republic. You know, Star Wars lingo. They kind of look like it, right? No? I don't know. The music in Andor so far slaps. Oh, man, it never goes long enough, though.
East team sit rep over.
East team inbound on approach. 3 minutes from LZ.
North team sit rep.
LZ means landing zone. Hmm? Yeah. How about that?
Hunting with somebody.
Yep, that's your buddy they're looking for.
Go kill him.
You'll kill us.
B, get me the drowser.
No, Mother, no.
Shut up, then.
He's got people here.
Yeah, people who just killed a Republic officer. It'll be open sea.
Oh no. The ship's gonna land and just take everybody out.
You better think about this.
Plenty of time for that. I'm not leaving him here to die.
It's sweet and really sad at the same time. So she saved Cassian from getting wiped out. Oh no.
Check the shelves.
Now this seems about right with typical law enforcement behavior.
Where's Cassian droid? Pull his power supply.
Don't you dare. No, leave him alone.
Back up. Nothing to see here.
I love the Lucasfilm's treatment of space cops.
Back up.
It's technically the stormtroopers aren't cops; they'd be like space military.
Team secured the site.
I mean, they're space Nazis. Military for space Nazis.
There's a bunch of corpos looking for Cassian. Wilmot saw them. They're down at Marvel's.
Oh,
What in the name of Job has he done this time?
Who is Chubb? Why are things in the name of them?
No, Wix, no.
someone has to.
It could be anywhere. Tell her. Don't.
Don't what?
He can take care of himself.
Mm,
How do you know we're talking?
Because your boyfriend sucks. He's the worst.
How could you?
Wait. What is going on?
The worst.
For the person I really want to speak to. Or you're the thing itself.
I see one choice. Either you got my money or you don't.
This was what I got to see an early preview of.
Another 1,000.
Done.
It's the beginning. And I've heard that from the people who've seen the 4th episode that the reason that they dropped these 3 episodes, they're all very much one arc. And then once we get to episode 4, it kind of is a jumping off point for Cassian and also the rest of the story. So I'm really looking forward to next week already.
And imagine what? Someone like me would ever get inside their house. Walk their floors. Spit.
It's how it happens.
The arrogance is remarkable, isn't it? I don't even think.
That's how houses and companies and foundations get destroyed from the inside. Is taking advantage of people.
The way they laugh, the way they push through a crowd.
The feeling of entitlement.
Where? Wouldn't be the first time, would it? Is that where they hunt?
Oh no.
You killed 2 corpos at Milano 1. I know they're coming for you. Seems like such a waste to let them have you. Waste of talent. Who are you?
Haven't you read the subtitles? His name's Luthen. Come on now. Oh, I love this system of communication and warning throughout the city. Nice. Cool, cool, cool.
What does that mean?
They're warning Cassian. Well, I don't know if they're specifically warning Cassian, but he's getting a warning regardless.
Give it. Rule number 1. Never carry anything you don't control.
You guys ready for this? This scene goes hard. It's crazy. Like I said, I got to see quite a bit for the preview. Now, I didn't get a special screener and get to watch 4 episodes or go to a premiere, but, you know, saw some cool stuff.
I said stop! You look scared, girl.
I mean,
Not running home, are we?
cops are running down the city. I think most people would run away scared, right? It's not that suspicious.
What is that? Put slap charges on the doors. What? When? Rule number 2. Build your egg.
I like that. Well done.
Let's go.
Another one bites dust. It's just the fact that so much of this looks practical. I love it. And the set design. It goes a long ways for like building intensity.
East team repeat last. East team repeat last.
Oh, you went here because of 2 men. You've already lost 2 men, so guys aren't really coming up on the positive, are you? Can I just say I'm going to go ahead and appreciate Tony Gilroy's ability to refuse to use the Wilhelm scream, at least so far. They give like the blaster bolts a real weight to them. Like when they hit something, it feels like impact. And a lot of times, you know, when you get the blaster pistols and stuff of Star Wars, it just kind of feels like pew 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 pew. And yeah, look! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Hey, now, unnecessary roughness on the field.
Roden, put a tank road in here immediately. Back!
Somebody shoot this guy. Does that mean? Maybe I'm being dramatic. There it is. Oh, dead on impact.
You're going back to the pod.
On myself.
Get the pod. Get moving. Let's get out of here.
Bad boys. What you gonna do?
Heavily armed. Heading your way.
Keep them flanked. Keep pushing. Keep the channel open.
It's so weird to like, you got people with Scottish accents, English accents, and then there's an American. I don't know why an American in Star Wars seems so off. I mean, obviously we've had it before, but I mean, like at least in this position, I feel like all the cops and military are English or British or something. All right, I'm gonna start a poll right now. Does this guy make it out of this episode? Probably. I think he's gonna be a main player. I think he might join the Imperial. Navy, military, not Navy.
That's what a reckoning sounds like.
It's like one of my favorite lines in the trailer. It's funny, some of the things that are so focused on in the trailer are really brief.
But it just keeps coming.
Like the guy tolling on the bells is really epic in the trailer, but it's just a moment here. Kmart Jude Law. Oh, you're in trouble.
Gillen.
I mean, you already shot one guy point blank in the head. What's the other one? I don't know why we calling him Kmart Jude Law. Just reminds me that we're getting a Skeleton Crew from John Watts with Jude Law in the. Oopsie. Did you not? What happened here? Way to go, Ace. Great piloting skills.
That's them. They're getting away.
Oh, it's nice. They got a speeder with a roof. Don't see that every day. Whoa. I don't think they're in there. I think that was a diversion. Crack the case once again. And then you zip off somewhere else. He's got a lot of explosions. I always like, everyone talks about like the ships and stuff that they want from Star Wars, like, Slave One, Boba Fett's ship, but after watching like Return of the Jedi growing up, I always wanted to do a speeder just on some big open area like this. I thought they look so cool. What are those, some kind of power cells or something? Oh. Well, if he's leaving the planet, is this the last we see of Fiona Shaw in BD1? Or maybe there'll be more flashbacks? I don't know, I'm already sad. Marvana? Was that her name? Marvana? Marvona? Well, we gotta see more Bix. There's more story to tell with her. So she's single. Get it, Cassian? No, too soon? It's too soon. I'm sorry. That's cool. Oh, is that like a voice identifier, but he just like whistles into it and the ship starts? I like that. That's cool. No, I saw the little compartment that he pressed up, and that's where Cassian was holding that little device. Is that ship right there the same ship that was in the junkyard where he was hiding things? Could be, could be. It would make sense. All right, it's all coming together. It's probably another reason why they had these first 3 episodes drops. It's the tale of Cassian's origin. So, guys, we still have 9 episodes after this one. That's cool. We have more episodes left than the entirety of Obi-Wan. I think Toby Haynes, if I'm not mistaken, directed all 3 of these first few episodes, written by Tony Gilroy once again. All right, guys. Well, that's wrapping up the first few episodes that dropped for Andor on DisneyPlus. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Loving the show. I think this is fantastic. Now, Mandalorian, I think, is a more fun show, at least comparing things so far, and it's rewatchable, it's short, it's exciting at all times, it's got a little more humor in it, and it really does expand what we know about already existing elements in Star Wars, whereas Andor feels very fresh and new despite filling in gaps of stories that we already know about. And I love it for everything that it's doing. It's well directed, acted, written, as I've been saying before, nothing new there. And I can't wait to see what else is coming this season and next season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. Very cool. Again, the set design, the just overall atmosphere of the show feels so wholly unique to Star Wars. I love to see it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction and the 2 that came before it. I'll be seeing you next week when we react to episode 4 of Andor. Stay tuned for all of our reactions to House of the Dragon, reviews of She-Hulk, and Rings of Power. There's a lot of goodness on this channel. Plus, we love talking to you guys in the comment section and on the live chats and all that stuff. So make sure to subscribe now and join that community. Like this video. It's great for the algorithm, great for us, helps us grow. And once again, comment. So with that being said, keep it real, and until the next video, bye-bye.